guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube race account and we are looking at our final faction. This is the Graveborn edition. So in the Noble Tavern, we're going to break down the Graveborn wish list. This one is pretty easy, guys, even though there are a ton of absolute amazing Graveborn heroes. Number one priority, guys, still remains to be Grez. Now Grez does work well in the campaign, does have survivability issues, but when coupled with Alna, will do absolutely amazing. Followed by, of course, the strongest, absolute best carry in the game, Damon. Guys, Damon will carry you. It's kind of crazy with his blood shield. As the enemy gets stronger, he actually gets stronger, which makes it super strong. The reason why I went Graveborn in all of these accounts and during the race was for Damon specifically. Now, the next hero, of course, is the Master of Crowd Control, guys. Pharrell is actually one of the very first heroes in AFK Arena. Stays super strong, energy disintegration. He also does a ton of crowd control, which makes him super powerful. Now in here, guys, Silas is the next one. Early game doesn't work super well, but when you do get that plus 30 signature item, he just absolutely goes crazy because he offers not only the immunity with his ultimate ability, a significant amount of healing, but he also does offer a big attack rating boost, which is very powerful. And the last one, of course, guys, Oden. Oden is a hero that I have built out on this account. He is super strong. The more that you can, the longer you essentially that you can keep him awake and alive, his damage will go through the roof, guys. It is kind of crazy to see. And even when you look here, guys, this is a very strong team running your double tanks. You have crowd control, a mage with crowd control, and you have Silas in here, which makes it a very strong team to run. So let's kind of break them down on where you do want to build them, starting with our boy Grez. So Grez, guys, plus 20 signature item is really the only place that you need to build him. Plus 30, maybe if you get far down the line, you're only adding more HP defense and accuracy. Magic resistance, it doesn't boost his attack, which a lot of people don't like, but it is what it is. Looking between going from 9 seconds to 7.5 seconds, you do get to summon about 3 more skeletal warriors per battle. So over a minute 30, it is not a absolute huge difference on the amount of skeletal warriors that you summon, but it can make a little bit of difference when it comes to the overall damage. Now, furniture, guys, Grez is 9 of 9. 9 of 9 is what you want to prioritize. Skeletal warriors summoned as a result of the skill will enjoy the effect of Shadow Shield. We know we want the Shadow Shield up. When the Shadow Shield breaks, it actually does damage, which is exactly why we want to build him out to that 9 of 9. It is very important to build him out. Now, for the engraving, he is a hero, guys. The plus 30 engraving is good. Definitely good to have. Shield of the value is increased to 240%. So it actually does a little bit more there with the attack rating. But this deadly protection, guys, the plus 60 engraving, you absolutely want to have. That is the optimal because you are going to get the time of all debuff dealt to allied by intelligence-based enemies is reduced by 20%. That is a big reduction, especially when a lot of the intelligence-based heroes are crowd control heroes, guys. That can make, again, a huge difference when it comes to building them out. So Grez, essentially 20 signature item, 9 of 9 furniture, plus 60 engraving is where you do want to build him. Next one we're going to look at is Damon. Damon, plus 20 signature item is really where you got to build him. Late game, you can definitely build him out to that plus 30 for the extra 2 seconds of the blood shield, but it does sometimes make a difference. Sometimes the plus 30 does absolutely nothing for you. So the furniture, 3 of 9 is good, 9 of 9 is optimal. Enemies that have already dealt damage to Damon receive 40%. That is right, guys, 40%. Again, we've talked about this. Increased damage for 6 seconds. So they're going to take a lot more damage from Damon, which I absolutely love, making him very, very strong. Engraving on Damon, you do not need. He doesn't have to have the engraving done to be really successful. Next one we look at is Pharrell, guys. Again, the Master of Crowd Control, guys. This terrorize ability is awesome. When it stuns enemies, stuns 3 enemies for 3 seconds, which is kind of crazy. But overall, a very, very strong ability. Here, the plus 20, you definitely want to prioritize. The plus 30 just allows you to stack 2 more times, but the plus 20 is really what you want to drive to. Plus 30 as you start getting into late game. Now for the furniture, 3 of 9 is good. The 9 of 9 is really strong, guys. They use the accursed arrow ability as his normal attack, which can be used every 1.5 seconds. That is right, guys. The normal attack is replaced by this accursed arrow, which can just absolutely destroy energy when it comes to heroes. The engraving, he's really a plus 30 engraving. This helps because it does include or extend the stun. 3 enemies are terrified. Enemies are stunned for 4 seconds versus here the 3 seconds. Guys, in AFK Arena, 1 second does make a big difference. Not only does he pick up some more physical resistance, but he gets a 1 second additional stun every time he uses that ability. The plus 60 on him, not really required. No reason to really spend your mats in there. Now, when it comes to Silas, guys, signature item, plus 30 all of the way. Absolutely. Allied heroes that have more than 50% of their maximum health get a 20% increase in attack rating. Again, very strong on that one. Then, of course, the furniture, guys, he is a 9 of 9. This effect of the skill can be utilized by ranged allied heroes whenever injected fury is used. That is right, guys. It is going to increase the damage by a dramatic amount. It's kind of crazy how much damage it actually does boost, but that is exactly what you want to do. He is a hero you definitely want to build early. Now, one of the best supports absolutely in the game. And again, Obsidian Cutie, guys, we're giving a big shout out to him for this guide, really kind of breaking it down. He is a hero you want to build ASAP. And then, of course, guys, one of the best mage heroes in the game. It is kind of crazy with the damage he puts out, in the amount of time he puts out. He gets stronger over time. His haste gets stronger over time. Signature item, plus 30 all the way. Each time the evil eye reaches 200 fiend points, attack rating is increased by 5%. Haste is increased by 4 points. Stacking 15 times, guys. That is right. 15 times you can stack the ability with this Eye of Evil, meaning his haste and his attack rating are just going to go through the roof, especially if you get to those 15 times. Now, you couple that with his furniture. 3 of 9 is good. 9 of 9. When he's alive, he will passively use Void Lightning every 8 seconds, attacking the enemy with the current highest energy. That is right. Void Lightning, which is right here, guys. It is going to cause an incredible amount of damage because you're stacking with the signature item, and recovers an additional 50 energy points for every enemy that is struck. That is right, guys. It does AoE damage, and Odin is going to get more energy every enemy that it hits, which is kind of crazy. Now, the plus 30 engraving is good. Plus 60 is where you want to push him to. Odin's attack rating is increased by 18%, and his haste is increased by 20%. Or 20 points, excuse me, 20 points each time he opens an eye. That is right, guys. The Eye of Evil, he has 3 eyes. Every eye, each time he opens an eye. So once he opens the second eye, 18% more attack rating, 20 more haste. Third eye opens, 18 more attack rating, 20 more haste, which again, just makes him very, very strong, guys. He is a hero you want to prioritize, just like Ainz, just like Lucretia. He is actually a hero when it comes to gear. It is very important. You want to prioritize getting him to the tier 3, tier 4 status as soon as possible, maxing out signature item. So he will actually go to 309 with the plus 60 engraving to really maximize the damage he's doing there. So, all right, guys, so that'll do it for our final faction here. That covers all 4 factions, the Graveborn being the last one. Celestials and Hypogeans are going to be up next. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.